6. I'm late. I know that I'm late. We've just gone live. This is Santos, your breakthrough coach, Santos Rolon Jr., the world's #1 problem gambling annihilator. This is Friday edition of Solutions and Answers, live and interactive. Right now I'm talking to myself, but it's okay because I'm hoping that some of you will join me tonight on this broadcast. It's a special day. We have rain in California, would you believe? We have rain in California, so I am really excited about that. In fact, I'm discombobulated because I wasn't even prepared. I'm already late. But anyways, I'm here. We've just started the broadcast. I'm hoping to take on some questions. I'm hoping to be challenged on this program tonight, hopefully. I don't have a lot to say today. I've been really busy working on projects, and we've got a lot of things that we got a lot of things that we got done today, and we got a lot of things that I got to get more done, but it's all good, man. You know, I truly enjoy coming coming here in front of the camera, this international program around the world. And like I said, hopefully I can help somebody, get somebody a little bit further today, or maybe a lot further, right? Away from whatever that you want to get away from. Hey, Jim, welcome to the broadcast, man. I I just I'm all bundled up because I'm wearing the wrong color. I'm wearing the wrong color shirt right now, so if I take my jacket off, it'll ruin my green screen background. Anyways, it's good to see you, Jim. What's happening, man, in Tucson? It's probably cold, huh? Maybe getting some snow. Let me know what's happening, man. If you got a question, you got a thought, you always got an observation. Good stuff. Let me know. In the meantime, I'm just gonna pick something out of the book and I'm just gonna read. Sound like a game until I get a couple of questions from somebody. Hey Laura, welcome to the broadcast. Good to see you. I'm on TikTok. I don't know if you guys know what TikTok is, but it seems to be a pretty cool little thing. And today I was commenting on a young lady she drives a truck. So I'm always impressed by women that drive these big rigs. Anyways, I just wanted to share some love with her. So thank you for coming on tonight, Laura. It's good to see you. Hopefully Mark is doing very well. A super fantastic, terrific, over the top Friday. Got some good plans for this weekend. What are you going to accomplish this weekend? You know, we're getting through the well, we're not getting through the voting thing, right? Not yet. We're not getting through that yet. We're still in the process of our elections, but things are calming down just a little bit for the time being. We'll see where the master from up above leads this whole operation that we're all in. Anyways, I just opened up to page 37 here. What the heck is video therapy? Will it help me? What the heck is video therapy? I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of video therapy before until, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I just actually came up with that myself because I use video on myself and I make videos, and it is a form of therapy. Rich, welcome to the broadcast. Good evening. Okay, good. All right. Well, man, I missed my page here, 35. All right, let's do some reading. Since I don't have any questions, I'm just going to do a little bit of reading here. Break down the book that I wrote 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm still probably working on it here. Anyways, it's Friday in California, and I'm excited because we're having rain. I know some people don't like rain. Maybe they get too much rain, but I grew up on the East Coast, so I can appreciate therapy. And believe me, rain is therapy. You can sit in your car, you can write a book, you can do some really good self talk in your car or in your truck, or just walking around with an umbrella in the rain. It's pure therapy. It is. It beats going to the casino, that's for sure. Anyways, I want to bring the subject up. And by the way, if you have a question tonight on this broadcast, feel free to ask. Interrupt me. I don't mind being interrupted. I don't mind being interrupted because that's what this program's all about. Lou man, hey, hey, there's Mark. Lou man, hello Santos, New Jersey here with rain. Yeah, it's probably pretty cold out there, huh? New Jersey, it's probably cold. Or it's getting colder. I remember those. I remember those winters, man. I remember the all the slush. That's what we used to call it, the slush, and all that stuff we track into the house. You know, the water, the salt. They pour all the salt. The cars were rusted. I remember out here in California. I don't think I've ever seen a rusted car unless it was in a abandoned or in a junkyard. But I I miss the rain. I don't think I miss the snow that much because I don't want to keep. I don't want salt. Anyways, listen, my friends. I want to welcome you to Solutions and Answers Live. And if you have a question, please, please ask. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn. We're here to learn. We're here to explore. We're here to challenge. I want to be challenged. That's why I'm here. I want to challenge you, hopefully, if you'll let me. Why? Because that's where life is, right? When you feel challenged, when you feel scared, there's life there. Now, of course, there's different types of fear. There's different types of being scared. But there's life. There's life in excitement. There's life in emotional, just making ourselves. I learned a lot of this from Anthony Robbins that, if you want to learn fast, if you want to bring something into your life, if you want to do something that you're not used to doing, get emotional about it. Work yourself up some way. Some people, they say, work yourself up into a frenzy. Well, what do you want, right? What do you want? If you want more money, if you want more peace, if you want to have more patience, how about patience? Could you use more patience in your life? Do you know somebody that could use more patience? I'm telling you. All right. 45. There we go. Oh, Rich Sapani's got a question for me. Right on, brother. New Jersey. What is the best time to meditate? And as a beginner, any suggestions? Yeah, meditation. I didn't know anything about meditation until I started, learning and reading and going to seminars and meeting with people on the internet and stuff. For me, because we're different, right? We're different. For you, it might not work like for me. For me, it's early morning time. Early morning, like real early. And I like to go into a dark. I got a pretty good sized bathroom, and I just go in there and I'll turn on my fan so I can have some background noise, and I'll turn off the light, and I'll simply close my eyes and I'll just ask myself questions. If there's something that I'm struggling with, something that I'm confused about, I'll ask myself about that thing. It's pretty magical what happens in those times of visualization and meditation. Or you can take a pen. I would recommend taking a pen, something to write with, and just write a few questions to yourself and then think about them. Ask them to yourself and then just close your eyes and let your mind wander for a little bit. 15 minutes in the morning. You could do it late at night. The reason why I say do it early in the morning is because your brain, it has these states they call alpha, uh, a beta state of mind, and you what you want to do alpha state. I believe in the morning your mind is like groggy. It's like not really. It's like you're like in a daze a little bit. Those are the times to really begin to work with yourself, because those are the times where your mind is most pliable. During the day, you know, during the day, your brain should be firing on, if you have 8 cylinders, it should be firing on all 8 cylinders. Of course, not everybody fires, right? Not everybody's brain fires on all 8 cylinders. Some people, they might have a V8, but it only fires up 4 cylinders or 6 cylinders. If you understand what I'm saying, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, but it's just how people are. Um, so getting back to the meditation, you have to find that sweet spot for yourself. You have to find what is it that you're troubled with, right? And then just talk to yourself about that, man. Talk. That may seem kind of funny, kind of weird, kind of different, but I'm telling you from experience. Yes, I'm telling you from experience that it works, especially if you keep doing it. You do it a few times, and maybe the first couple of times you feel funny. But if you keep doing it, that's where things begin to happen. I say this all the time: mind, mouth, power, right? Learn how to control your mind, mouth, power. I remember my mind used to be all over the place, my thoughts. And sometimes it's still that way. Social media can, you got to be careful with social media because, it can get into your head. But you have to have that balance, and you just have to control your thoughts, man. Whatever it takes to control your thoughts and work on controlling your mouth. I know that's not easy. Well, I shouldn't say it's not easy. It's doable. But again, it's a practice, right? Because sometimes we say things don't you ever catch yourself saying, man, why did I say that to myself? That was stupid. And some things are funny, but some things are not funny. Anyways, I'm preaching a little bit here. Hopefully I'm helping. I'm giving you some value here. But and you can also, if you have a little bit of a difficult time, in fact, I've got videos on my YouTube channel where I share more ideas, deep breathing, doing deep breathing exercises to help you. In fact, you should do deep breathing exercises throughout the day. There's many benefits. In fact, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to talk about at least 5 benefits of deep breathing several times a day. I'm going to make a video on that. I want to get into that because this is excellent therapy. And it's a life hack that you can use anytime, anywhere, and it's completely free. You can't, free is good, right? You get what you pay for. But when it comes to deep breathing, as a matter of fact, there's a couple of coaches that get paid a lot of money just to help you deep breathe. People actually make a lot of money showing others how to deep breathe. No joke. If you go on YouTube or Google, you'll find it. So that's basically all right, man. Yeah, it's practicing, really. It's just getting into it, practicing, right? Mouth control, huge. Just when you think that you have mouth control, it still keeps slipping up on you, man. But the more you work on it, the better you get. And I'll tell you, I'm going to give you one tip right now to somebody that's listening. This is completely free. Okay. If you take this one tip that I'm sharing with you right now, right here, if you take this further, you're gonna find success in all kinds of areas in your life, all kinds. Controlling and mind, mouth, power, controlling it and taking it and using it for your advantage. See, right now you might be using your mind and your mouth in reverse, and you might still be doing okay. But imagine if you started doing it, if you started using your mind mouth power connection. Imagine if you started using it more effectively, more efficiently, if you just started practicing and thinking about it more. I'm telling you, my friend, if you want success, I don't know what kind of success you want. I know what kind of success I want, right? I don't know what kind of success you want unless you tell me. But sometimes we say we want something, but it's actually something a little bit different. We really, really need to just keep working that uh, on a daily basis. Anyways, I'm preaching. Hey, Nick, welcome to the broadcast. Um, Thank you for sharing that. Rich, great question. Let me see. Jim has a question. And Wayne, Lou Man says, Wayne area, Laura, sorry, I was driving. Yeah, be careful if you're driving, guys. You know, I've been witnessing some really nasty bender fenders, man, really nasty ones. So be careful if you're driving. And, best thing I always say this to people, and I'll say it to you, my audience, my friends, followers, even fans. I've got some fans for, whatever they might think. Um, Focus. Put off all distractions and focus. Whenever you find something in life that you can draw strength from, that you can draw energy from, that you can gain some wisdom from, it might be temporary, but use it. Squeeze the lemon juice out of the lemon. You come to this program, I hope you're taking some notes and you can reflect on those notes because, listen to me, but listen to yourself, right? Write down the things that come to you. Don't write so much of what I'm saying, but write down the things that are coming to you from what I'm saying because those are your tickets. Those are your $1 million ideas. Those are your life hacks. That's your creativity. Those are your resources. Combine that with all the other things that you have. And we'll never be a one-man show. We're always going to need help from other people. But sometimes we meet people on our journey and we learn from them and then we move on, right? We got what we needed. We helped them. They helped us, kind of mutual thing, and we move on. But sometimes you find people that stay with you, right? Could be a teacher, could be a coach, could be an author, a good friend, whatever. They stay with you throughout life until death do us apart. Wow. Let me see. I appreciate you guys tonight, man. You guys are fired up. Let me see. Jim, what does Jim have? Jim, do you ever think about breathing when you are learning? Yes, yes. In fact, I should be doing more of that. I do that on some broadcasts. You see me breathing in. You see me taking in. Yeah. Can you not be breathing properly when trying to perform? You could, yeah, I guess that could happen too. But where we wanna focus is on breathing when you're learning. That's where we want to focus on, right? We want to learn. Let me ask you this: do you want to learn faster? Do you want to learn faster? Do you want to become wiser faster? You probably want to make more money faster too, right? All of those things. Is that possible? Being a gambler, a problem gambler, or a person that has a really bad addiction to something that just always gets in the way and stuff, and that's going to be impossible. You make a decision and you go forward. I was just on TikTok and I posted something, a little video, and I said, we really need to practice focus more than ever today. We need to practice focusing on our focus more than ever. And we also need to practice focusing on where we're going. Where are you going? You need to really be focusing on because if you're not, where are you going? Right? Where are you going? Imagine getting in a semi truck and you got a full load or maybe an airplane. You got a full load, right? And you lose your destination. You have no destination. That's kind of stupid, right? Why would you get on an airplane and fly an airplane with no destination? Or a truck? I mean, trucking companies know this, right? But yet we humans, think about it. A trucking company has all these tools and all this stuff for the truckers because they want them to get from point A to point B. We should be really focused on our lives today more than ever, with all the propaganda that is in the world, with all of the negative propaganda that will leave you, it will leave you double-minded. That's what it'll do. A lot of the programming out there, a lot of the noise, a lot of the voices, right? A lot of the voices out there. In fact, I might even add to the confusion. I've said this before. You have to focus on your focus and practice that every day. We really need to, because more than ever, or else you're going to get swept up. You're going to get swept up. It's anyways, now I'm getting political there a little bit. Angel, welcome to the broadcast, man. Good to see you. Nick says happy. I think Nick has a question. So thank you, Jim, for that. Breathing, but I'm going to challenge all of you guys to you know what? Go on Google or watch some videos on deep breathing. It's pretty amazing what it does. And you think, well, that's just a gimmick. No, it's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. It does work. Deep breathing does things for us. By the way, since I'm here, hey, the holidays are coming. The holidays are coming. It makes a great gift, and you never know. It might change somebody's life. All right. So Nick says, so easy to lose focus. I find myself losing at random times of the day. What's helped me is writing my goals down every Sunday evening and goals for the week. And you know, Nick, I'm glad that you brought that up. There's been times where people panic. You know, have you ever gone out to your parking lot? Maybe you've done this, maybe you haven't. You've gone out to the parking lot in the store where you parked at a big store and you couldn't find your car. You know, that's kind of dangerous. It's funny, but it's dangerous, and it happens to people all the time. Now, I just put something out there, but I want you to think about this, okay? Believe with me. Believe with me. Believe with me that your mind works great. Believe with me that you have photogenic memory. Believe with me that, you know, we don't have to focus on the things that we hear. A lot of people. That's why there's a lot of noise, man. There's a lot of noise, and we hear there's always a negative and a positive, right? There's got to be positive and negative. But what we want to do is we want to focus on the positive. Always, always practice focusing on the positive. And of course, you know, when it comes to focus, if you don't know where you're going, man, you're going to follow somebody else's plan. You will follow somebody else. It's like a dream. If you don't have your own dream, you're building somebody else's dream, or, you know, and it's fine if you want to do that, if you feel that that's what your mission is. I built people's dreams for many years. I helped build casinos around here. All the money that I dumped into those casinos. No more. So yeah, that definitely helps, man. Definitely helps focusing. Thank you for sharing that, Nick. And Laura says it feels good. Yeah, man, that's a fantastic feeling. It's a fantastic feeling. You know, it's Friday night. I mean, think about it. It's Friday night. I would be speeding probably about 6:30 to 7 p.m. I would be speeding unless I went. Sometimes I'd go 2 times a day, but I'd be speeding up there, man, around 8 o'clock, right? And I'd get tickets. That's another thing. You're speeding, going to the casino. You're too excited. You get tickets. Yeah. And we're not. We're here. I'm not in the casino tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday come around. We're going to have this broadcast come on Sunday. Monday comes around. You feel good about yourself. So, yes, Laura, yes, I agree. You feel good. You feel great. You feel, I mean, unless you're feeling it and unless you're experiencing it, right, it's hard to kind of describe to other people. Um, Lou says he just drove through. Yeah. Shout out to, by the way, Angel. We had a chance to chat earlier. Appreciate the chat there in New York. And strength, man, strength, vision, and power your way. Is it possible? Yes, Jim. I believe. I believe. I believe. Yeah. Do you think it's possible for technology to develop so fast that it will make the majority of people useless, redundant? I don't think that's going to happen completely, but we can see right now. I was thinking about this lady the other day, and her mind came to me. Her name is Sophia. I believe she is the world's first female robot. Her name is Sophia. And, artificial intelligence, self-driving cars, self-driving boats, self-driving airplanes, self-driven machinery in warehouses. Think about it. Even the military can. A lot of the work that the military had to do on foot today, they don't have to do on foot. They can send machines and dogs, mechanical dogs, and different things. So, a lot of work is being eliminated. A lot of jobs are being eliminated. And if people aren't focused of where they are and where they're going, because I don't think we should be like the proverbial. I think it's the ostrich or the sand crab that buries in the sand and hides. We can't hide from these things. Some things we can, but you we can't hide from technology. We can't hide from artificial intelligence. We can't hide from that because it's here. The blockchain, crypto. I'm telling you right now, there's a craze. People are making millions of dollars, millions on the blockchain with cryptocurrencies, something that wasn't 10 years ago, it wasn't existing. 10 years ago, it wasn't existing. Today, we have the blockchain, and that's the future. And people that are ahead of this, they're capitalizing it. The banks are capitalizing on it. They're making their run. J.P. Morgan, Bank of America, some of these big European banks. So technology is going to help us. I know I bought a car. I've got a 2019 Kia Optima with a lot of technology in the car. The car basically almost drives itself. It'll keep in the lane. It has cameras, in the back, the front, whatever, sonars. So sometimes the car will drive for a mile. Well, I've been close to a mile where the car will drive itself, take turns and everything. But then the car will talk to me and tell me, "Hey, I know that your hands are not on the steering wheel. I'm gonna knock the system off if you don't get your hands on the steering wheel." And the cars already helped me. One time I got distracted and almost went through an intersection and almost hit a truck. Unfortunately, it happens. The car stopped. It has that capability of stopping. I was like, whoa. So technology can help us. Technology can become, we've got robots that operate. They do little operations and stuff. It's phenomenal what's happening. Another thing that's happening is that most people don't even know this, is that 6G, there's something called 6G, Generation 6. Right now we're just went into Generation 5 or 5G. Well, there's companies like Apple, like Amazon, and there's others that are operating on 6G. It's a special technology. I don't know if it ties into 5G, but it's a special technology. They call it 6G. So this is where we're headed. We're already at 6G, and they're saying that's going to be out in about 10 years or sooner. But there's companies doing so. My friends, there's all kinds of changes, and with money and everything, what are we going to do? I know that I've been really focusing on cryptocurrency and stocks, but I'm focusing on digital cash. I'm moving myself more into this digital cash society because that's where we're headed. Now, if you don't understand that, you should look into it because it's going to impact you. It's going to impact your money sooner or later. You should look into that. It's going to help you. You can make money from it. You know, we've been in the digital cashless society, but we're moving quicker now. Anyways, look at that. 30 minutes. I've already preached enough here, and hopefully you guys are getting something out of this. Rob, hola. Hola. I'm doing super fantastic. Somebody asked me today, actually, people ask me all the time, how you doing? I'm doing super fantastic, terrific, and over the top in spite of and because of. Regardless of what's going on around me, regardless of what's happening in my home, regardless if I got into a fight with my wife and popped her in the face. No, I don't do that. I'm just joking. I retract from that. But I do get into arguments sometimes, every once in a while, right? Family members. I don't care. I've had somebody tell me that I'm a negative person because I got angry and because I yelled and because I'm not a negative person. Just because you yell and say something, that doesn't make you a negative person. What makes you a negative person is your lifestyle. If your lifestyle is negative, that makes you a negative person. But if you latched out at somebody, you got, maybe you had some minor road rage. Be careful with that one. You got to can that one quick, though. If you ever feel yourself getting road rage, can it. Put the lid on it quick, my friend. Don't even go there. That'll get you. And not only that, you can get yourself in an accident, right? You can get you before you get the wheel. You're not supposed to be angry or excited. That's what they say, right? Getting behind the wheel. Why? Because it can cause an accident. I get excited and anyways. And so we're going to go one day. I'm going to go, but I'm not going to live my life in fear. I am going to be careful, a lot more careful. Yes. That's why I bought that car with the technology package, because I like to do a lot of things and I get distracted, but at least I got a little bit of protection. But I still have to focus on MMPC, right? The car's not going to fully drive itself yet. At least the Optima isn't. Well, it's not complex if you know somebody that knows what they're doing, because they can pass information on. You see, I've been beat up, I've lost money, I've trusted people, I've been burned numerous times in business to know. And I can tell you that if you want to start a business, you want to honestly start a business, you don't have to look any further. I can help you start a business right from scratch. Listen, I've built a business. Is it making thousands of dollars? No, that's not the point in the beginning. But it's bringing my machine is bringing income in, right? Enough to sustain me so that I can sustain my mission. And I didn't know anything about business. I've had family members in the past that had businesses that were destroyed, but nobody in my immediate family. I didn't know what I was doing. I just by faith, and you know what? Everything's coming together, and I'm willing to help anybody that wants to start a business, build a business. I don't care what kind of a business. If you're serious, now, if you need coaching, that's a different story. But I can help you if you want to get started with something. And it doesn't matter what type of, as long as it's legal. Because I'm not going to help you if you're trying to do something illegal. I'm not going to help you with that. I'm not going to go there. So, Rob, let me see. There's a few. Nick Elson. Hey, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the broadcast. Is this digital age of leisure that is coming, people really have to learn how to enjoy themselves? Yeah, we're going to have to learn how to enjoy ourselves in a different way than the way before. I mean, times are changing. Um, times are changing. Let me see. Here's a good. I'm not too sold on crypto. I heard a few financial advisors like Dave Ramsey completely against it. It's confusing to me. Well, here's the thing, Rich. You know, we here's the thing. Dave Ramsey's a great guy, but I don't know if he studies the blockchain. And unfortunately, the blockchain is a lot bigger than we realize. The blockchain is currently operating in the world, and I'll tell you why we are moving into crypto more and faster. Because the current ledger that we have right now, that is for all transactions, it's faulty. The system that we're in, the financial system of transaction, money transaction, and money getting, it's faulty. It's easy. You can easily break into that system. You can easily steal people's money. It's being done all over the place, all over the world. Millions and billions of dollars, probably who knows how much. So this system that we're currently in, the banking system and all of this stuff, it's faulty. And it has been working, but it's beginning to show the cracks in the foundation, not just in the United States, but all over the world. And if you study this, you'll find this. What is the blockchain? The blockchain is called the Internet of Things. The music industry is going to do very well on the blockchain. The real estate industry will do very well on the blockchain. Why? Because it operates faster, there's more security, and it's cost effective. You know, what takes days and a lot of money to do within the financial system that we have today could be done within seconds for pennies on the dollar. So think about it. These big institutions, the banks, of course they fought it. They fought it for a couple years, but cryptocurrency, when I looked at cryptocurrency back 10 years ago, there was just a few coins. There was just a few coins. Now there's thousands of cryptocurrencies, and a lot of them are fake. A lot of them are not real. So you have to know what you're doing. You know, I remember Bitcoin when it came out. It was like 10 cents. I bought into Bitcoin 10 years ago and I lost my account because I didn't keep up with the blockchain and the wallet passwords. So what I'm saying to you, my friends, this is a reality. It's already happening. There's people making a lot of money from this. If you're interested, I can give you some free information. I can show you some stuff. Okay. I can show you some things, and you can read and learn a little bit on your own. But the fact is that we're heading that way, and we're already there. China, Russia, all these major countries, they're working with cryptocurrencies and the blockchain also. Why? Because they know. And right now, since it's new technology, it's not new technology because the blockchain's been around for a little bit, but people are capitalizing on it because a lot of people don't know how to buy and how to trade cryptocurrency, or how to buy it, which ones to buy. So the ones that do, they're just it's like it's low hanging fruit. It's one of the easiest ways to make money from home today. Is it risky? Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing. But if you study a little bit, and then you watch and you listen to the people that Amazon, look at Amazon, Walmart, these big companies, Verizon, Apple, T-Mobile, these big companies, they're all moving. In fact, you can pay today with Bitcoin. You can buy stuff, and there's 7-Elevens, I think, that have the ATMs where you can actually exchange cryptocurrency for regular money. And yes, ATMs are being rolled out throughout the United States and in other places for cryptocurrencies. They're in airports. So I know I'm preaching here. I'm just sharing this because I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm not going to be stupid about it, but I'm going to be very wise. So if anybody's interested, I can pass some information on to you. And, you got to do your homework, my friend. We have to do our homework. We have to read. I know it's hard, but and once you learn it, it's not going to be that difficult. anyways, it's going to be for some, and some people are just not going to get into it at all. I understand that. Until then, we have our money, our dollars, and all of these. Hey, Irene, go. Welcome to the broadcast. I see you there. Thank you for being here on a Friday night. And you guys are asking some good questions. So yes, Dave Ramsey, I would agree. You can listen to him on financial matters. He's really good. But when it comes to cryptocurrency and the blockchain, he's not going to stop it. Dave Ramsey's not going to stop it. That thing is moving like a locomotive, and it's already in place. So, Barry Robb, hey, welcome. Santos, yes. Santos Rolon Jr., the world's #1 problem gambling annihilator. In the flesh. Rob says, I stay away from easy money. It's not. You work for it. You know, the Bible says that unless a man works, he shall not eat, right? So if you could use your back, your spine to make money, right? You can do that. I've done that, and I'm paying for it a little bit. Or you can use your head, right? This is tiring also. So there's two ways to work to generate income. You can break your back. You can do that. And I have nothing against that. If somebody wants to do that, that's fine. I don't mean it derogatory. It's not for me anymore because I can't break my back anymore, and then there's people that, again, we have to do our homework. We have to be willing to spend time reading and researching. And if we're not willing to do that, then yeah, it's not going to work at all. It just won't. You'll be consumed. You'll be taken advantage of, and believe me, I've done it. I've invested. I've got about $35,000 to $40,000 sitting in an account overseas with a cryptocurrency that I invested in about 6 years ago. It was $1,800, roughly about $1,800, and the money's still there. I can access the account and everything, and people are using the money to buy real estate and cars, but there's a problem in the system. I can't really access those coins. So I'm a little bit frustrated. It's still there. Eventually, I probably will be able to get at it. Or it might just be a complete scam, right? But people are using them. So this is the $1,800 4 years ago. I invested $1,800 into this cryptocurrency. By the way, this cryptocurrency is not in the world markets. $1,800, and there's about $40,000 in that account within about 4 to 5 years. And so, anyways, Barry Robb says you lost 900 pounds in 3 days. That's not good, my friend. I'm glad you're here, man. Hopefully you'll take some notes and turn on your belief. Because if we don't believe, if you don't believe, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to start a business. You're not going to get yourself better. And when I say better, you won't progress. If you don't believe, you will not progress. You have to believe. Somewhere in there, you're going to have to turn on your belief. And I hope the best for you, Barry. I would definitely encourage you to stay in touch, connect, watch some videos, and get yourself, don't lose any more, man. Get yourself straight, brother. That's what I had to do. What was it, Nick? Did Nick have a question there? Let me see. What was it? Nick had another. Do you have another observation? I can always make $50K a year from the waist down, but from the neck up, I can be a millionaire. Yeah. And it's easy. Rob says, stay away from easy money. No, what I'm saying is there's a transition right now in the financial sector. There's a transition in the world today, and it's kind of obvious. We don't have to, you don't have to be a genius to see that there's major change, and there's people making a living in different ways very quickly. I've met youngsters on YouTube. I I have a monetized YouTube channel. I don't make a lot of money on YouTube, but I get a little bit of a paycheck from YouTube. But I met people on YouTube, 30, 40, $50,000 a month, kind of, and even young people, like in their teens, making that kind of money, 30, 40, 50,000 a month. That's YouTube. That's a career right there. I don't know how long it's going to last, right? Some people's channels get shut down because of a lot of the, what is it? They're doing, they are monitoring speeches on the internet, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of that. And some people are getting shut down. Some people's channel, if they feel that you're going against some establishment and you're coming too hard, believe me, they can do stuff to kind of quiet you down. But anyways, so this is what's happening, my friends, and we can take advantage of it. And you can take advantage of it in good ways. You can, there's nothing wrong if you do your homework and you buy some stock and it grows in a company and you make money from it, or you buy and trade cryptocurrency. I mean, there's more people are putting more faith in cryptocurrencies than the dollar. And think about this. The only reason why the dollar is worth anything today, if it is worth a little bit, the only reason is because people believe. If people stop believing, and there's a lot of people that are not, there's a lot of countries that are not believing in the dollar anymore. That's the only thing that's backing the dollar, is belief. Gold isn't backing the dollar. Silver isn't backing the dollar. Oil isn't backing the dollar. It used to. First it was gold, and I don't think it was ever silver, but then it was oil. Everybody had to go through the United States dollars exchange to get oil. Not anymore. Not anymore. That's all gone. People can buy oil with cryptocurrencies today. So, all right, we've come to the end of the broadcast just about. I need to take some more questions here and play a little bit of By the way, how do you guys like my background? Every episode is going to have a different background. I'm going to be doing some really cool things with this, man. I'm really pumped with this thing called green screen. So I'll be doing some different. In fact, now I want to show you guys something really cool. Let me do this real cool here. Let me see if I can do it. And we're getting ready to end the program here in a few minutes. But if you have a question, I want to definitely. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. Jim, Rob, Laura, Mark, Nicola, Barry, all you guys, and who else was here. Truly appreciate it. But I want to take you guys to New York. You guys want to go to New York with me right here? We're going to take a trip to New York, man. We're going to take a trip, and we're going to land right in front of the Statue of Liberty. How's that for technology? Irene, Nick, there's Nick, and then there's Nicola, and who else? We've got a couple of other people. Jim Yumoto. I didn't see Pablo today. Angel, Lou, man. I truly appreciate all you guys. I hope that you guys are getting something out of this, man, because if not, you're coming here and you're wasting your time. Don't do it. That's what I would say. Don't waste your time with anything, man. Use whatever you can and learn. All right, let's go to New York here for a minute. Let me see if I can do this. All right, here we go, man. Let me see. I might have to make an adjustment here. Hold on. So, wait a minute. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, let me see. Here we go. New York. Boom. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Empire State. Let me see. Is the Empire State Building behind me? Come on, Santos. Get out of that. You got to move the chair, man. Oh, you got to move it the other way, man. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That right there, right in the background. See that? Lady Liberty. Except we can't see the torch. Hey, I'll take you guys to Puerto Rico on Sunday with me. Puerto Rico and Hawaii. All right, we'll do that too. Anyways, yeah, this is cool. So, he says, let's try the thin pizza. Let's try the thin crust pizza in New York. Yeah, New York style pizza. There we go. Let me see if I can touch Lady Liberty. I might be able to touch it if I go through the window here. Oh, man, I can't do it. There we go. Oh, that hurt, man. Those are pointy. Wow. Didn't realize how real that thing was. I'm just kidding. Anyways. All right, my friends. Let me play Still Alive for some reason. Nick Elston. I'm still alive. Yes, you're alive for a purpose, my friend. And I'm glad that you were here. I'm glad that you were here on this broadcast. We're going to be back here Sunday, 7 p.m. Nicola from Chicago is going to be with us. We're going to talk a little bit about credit. We're going to talk a little bit about restoring yourself, restoring your sanity, restoring your credit, and maybe we'll talk a little bit about business. We're going to have an interview going on. So Nicola is going to be with us on Sunday, and we're going to get Jim back on. We're going to be talking about the what he mentioned here. So keep that in mind, Jim. I know I'm putting Jim on the spot, man. It's all good, brother. It's Friday night. I'm excited. I'm not in a casino. No more gambling. Gambling dies here, my friends, man. As a matter of fact, every addiction dies here. The one you want to get rid of, if you want to get rid of it. Sunday. Let me see. What do we got? Oh, we are launching the store. We're working on our merchandise. We're going to have some coffee mugs, if you drink coffee, sweatshirts, hoodies, even a pillow. What else? Phone cases. We're getting ready to put that up on the soldiersofselfmastery.com. So I'm excited. We're rebuilding GABA. I'm excited about that one. Takes a lot of work, guys. Support the mission. Get a copy, or you can just donate, right? Maybe you've got an extra $1 million just lying around, right? $1 million on top of the Empire State Building. Actually, no, that's not Empire State Building. That's Lady Liberty, Santos. Come on. Oh, poke myself again. Put some money at the top of those windows. Anyways, I'm asking for your help. Support the mission. If I'm helping you in some way, please support. You can donate, a gift of $20, $25, whatever $10. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to give. Soldiersofselfmastery.com, my friend, is the website that you want to go to. And we will accept your donation gladly. Anyways, one more question. Go Tiger Woods. One more question. If not, we are going to end the broadcast. And I truly, you know what? I truly thank all you guys for being here. Bring a pen, bring a friend, open your mind, because it's like a parachute, right? Do parachutes work? Do parachutes work only when they're open, or do they work when they're closed up? They serve a purpose when they're closed up, but they only work when they're open. And your mind is like that, right? You can't, it closed up, you got to open your mind. I open my mind to receive the energies to help me become my best me, right? My best me. What could you do if you became your best you? What would you do if you became your best you? Thank you, Jim. Appreciate the donation, brother. I'll be sending you something. Get that store going. All right. There we go. Rich. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. There's another question here. I'll come back. Santos has the answers I've been watching for 4 months. Just not enough. Keep coming back, brother. Keep coming back. It's You know, I strive to better myself every single day, and I make a promise. I know this is bold, bold, bold. It's my ironclad guarantee. I have to remind myself every single day, because this is what I want for the rest of my life. Never again to go into a casino to gamble. Never again. Never, ever, ever, ever again. That's the mindset that we have to have. And for anything that we're doing, right? I remember when I started my business, 3 years, I was putting money into my business, right? Putting money into my business. Nothing, man. Money, me putting money. And then finally it started trickling after 3 years. I remember going down to the city here to where I pay my, actually I've got my business license on hanging on the wall. And I would go down there and they'd ask me, you got to pay taxes on what you've made this year. I go down there and it's like, I didn't make anything the first year. I didn't make anything the second year. And a business license doesn't cost that much. It's like $25 or something, $30. And this year, I think the third year or the fourth year, I made a little bit. And I still fell under the bracket where I really didn't have to pay taxes. So that was really cool. This is life, man. I'm enjoying myself. I'm going to continue to enjoy myself. I'm going to continue to empower you on the other side that want more. And you can become more, because God made you that way. You're unique. You're very powerful. You are a fearfully and wonderfully made. Fearfully and wonderfully made. You're unique. Nobody has your fingerprints. Nobody has your blood, right? Nobody has the color of your eyes. Somebody else might have the same color eyes, but they don't have the color of your eyes. You are unique, my friend. Remember that, man. You get up in the morning, you look in the mirror, and you might not like the hair, maybe a couple of whatever, but treat yourself with kindness, respect yourself, and with dignity. And do that to yourself more and more. You'll do that to other people. And all these things that we've got going on, these little habits and addictions, they'll fall by the wayside like leaves, dead leaves, or during the winter time, and they just fall away, fall right off. And you go, all right, I'm done. No more talking. Getting hoarse here. How to drop the vendetta mentality that leads one. We must completely forget. Yes, it has to be. Well, here's the thing, Irene. I don't know your situation. Irene, but here's the thing. If you're in the United States, you have opportunity and you have possibilities. It's a choice. I didn't realize that it was a choice. Me feeling good about myself was a choice, because there was a time where I battled depression for a long time. I battled it on and off. I battled a lack of not having any purpose. I didn't have a mission in life. I did not have a mission. I didn't even know what a mission was. I remember going to meetings and these guys would talk, these teachers and leaders would talk about having a mission. And I would sit there and listen to these guys, and it's like, I don't have a mission. I don't even know what a mission is, right? I'm just trying to make some money. That's why I'm here. Today, I know what a mission is. It'll change your life once you get a mission. But the thing is that you have to decide how you want to. If you decide, like tomorrow, right? I'm going to decide it's a brand new day. I'm going to decide how I'm going to be, what my attitude is going to be. I'm going to decide that. And now, if I'm out there making trouble for myself, right? If I'm out there doing things that I shouldn't be doing, then yes, you're going to deal with depression. Yes, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. And we'll continue to say that. So obviously, if we don't want to feel, we have to make a decision. But regardless of what's going on in your life, you can change your mood. And I'll show you right here how you can change your mood in seconds. You can use your mind and you can use your mouth. But just to prove to you, put on a smile. Put on a big smile right here in front of the camera. Go ahead and put on a big smile. If you can do it, right? If you can do it, if you put on a big smile, it changes your emotional state within seconds. Within seconds, it changes your emotional state. Now you have to practice, right? You practice, you get better, but you can change your mood. You can change your mood at any time you want. It's a matter of controlling the decision. It's a matter of controlling your thoughts. Honestly, that's really, it's, we make things hard. People make things hard. We've been created by the master of the universe. God created this whole existence, and he created you and I don't believe that we came from a frog or a tadpole, or we came from a rock that exploded. I don't believe that. I believe that we came from the earth, because we're comprised of minerals that come from the earth, right? We have components. Our makeup has a lot of the makeups that are in the ground that produce plants. So you are wonderfully made. And if you can choose, right, you can choose to stay where you want to stay at, or you can choose to move from there. It is a choice. Well, Santos, you don't know what I'm going through. It's not what you're going through. It's not about what you're going through. It's about how you are handling the situations inside of your head. And Irene, I would caution, I don't know how your situation is, but if you need some help, get help. There's counselors, there's programs out there. I don't know the situation, but there's good people. Sometimes a friend can't help, right? Sometimes a friend can make it worse, but sometimes you have a good friend that can help you. We have to step out of our shell and reach out and say, hey, man, I need help. We think that help's going to come to us. Sometimes we hide, and we're hiding. We're doing all this stuff. No, get out, open up, get out there and ask for help. Ask for help. That's what I did. That's one of the first things I did, man. Anyways, we're already closed up and I'm going overboard. Jim says I had to lose a fortune. Damage to walk away. Enough is enough eventually. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, we're listen, my friend, if you got a gambling problem in this time that we're living in right now, I'm going to challenge you to think about what's happening in the world financially too. Think about it. They're writing more, the feds, right? Whoever they are, they're going to be writing more money, more stimulus. We're already in trillions of debt, and they keep writing out more money. I'm telling you, my friends, we're going to be in trouble here, and we don't know what time frame it's going to happen. But we need to really get on top of knowing where we're going to make money or how to survive, right? If you have a really strong mind and you're positive and you're motivated and you're resourceful, you can make it through anything. You can make it through anything. But if you have a weak mind because you've allowed experiences or people to do those things to you, whatever it might be, or the addiction, then you're going to find yourself struggling right now if you don't get help as soon as possible. You're going to find yourself struggling because this situation, this COVID situation doesn't seem to be getting any better right now, right? But it's the lockdown and all these changes that people are making and stuff. And then the money situation, they're not going to keep giving unemployment. That money's going to it's going to cause a fire, a big fire. And it's already smoking. The smoke is already showing. So, Irene, I hope that I shared some wisdom with you. I hope that you've gotten some value out of this. Listen, you're welcome to shoot me an email. You know where I'm at, soldiersofselfmastery.com. I give this opportunity to a lot of people, and a lot of people don't take it up. They don't take it up. But yet, I see people coming to the program. I do see people coming to the program or my videos and leaving comments. The same thing. 2 or 3 times, 4 times that you've made the same mistake is enough. But if you want to quit, the 5th time, the 6th time, if you're still doing it, now you got a serious problem. You need to get yourself into a program. You need to get yourself a coach, somebody that can help you stay accountable. And come back on Sunday. I know I hit hard sometimes. I gotta be honest, right? You guys wouldn't want me to be sitting here lying, and sometimes I might even talk a little bit too much, but I'm telling you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. No, because we get lied to by people all the time. You know, there's so many bullshitters out there, family members and friends and business. They're bullshitting, right? We don't need any more of that. We need people to tell us the straight truth in a loving way. But tell us the truth, man. Be kind about it, but tell us the truth. All right. Well, a few people have dropped off. You Barry, even when you walk away, winner. Yep. All right, my friends. This is it. Let me see. Where can we take us? Let me take you guys on one last. Take you to the cave. I'll take you to the cave before I shut the program. And this is going to be it. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Sunday at 7 p.m. Let me see the cave. Hopefully, let me see if it'll work. Let me see. There's the cave. See, there's the hole right there. Let me see. See, there it is. There's the breakthrough. That's where, see the guy walking through? That's where you have to get to that place where you see the opening. You hang around here, you're going to get that opening, my friend. I promise you. I promise you, you will. All right. Until my next broadcast, I will see you guys. I salute you.